Played by the Earl. Book 5 in the Lords of Discipline series. Written by Alyson Chase. Narrated by John Lane. Chapter 1. London, 1818. The pendulum of the metronome swayed to and fro, its unceasing ticking as irritating as a small pick digging into his brain. The device had been adjusted to pulse every 1.5 seconds. The unfulfilled expectation was its own form of torture. The mind wanted the regular once-per-second beat of a clock, and the difference between expectation and reality had John Chaucer, Earl of Summerset, digging his fingertips into his thighs. His hand itched to hurl the infernal contraption against the wall. He could only imagine how the naked, blindfolded ladybird standing on tiptoe upon the small wooden chair, with a noose around her neck, felt about it. She knew it was a game. She knew John's punishments culminated in pleasure. Yet still she quivered, a swirl in anticipation and trepidation. The mind was a funny thing. John pulled out his pocket watch to check the time. Still 2 minutes remaining. He blew out a silent breath. Cyrus, the man who had set up this predicament play, leaned against the opposite wall. They were in the amethyst room of the Black Rose, the Venus Club that catered to more unusual inclinations. The American banker had become a friend of sorts during their acquaintanceship at the club. Enough so where John had been hard-pressed to think of a reason to refuse him, when the man had asked for his assistance to set up a game for one of the club's women. What John couldn't figure out was why he'd wanted to refuse. He usually adored scenes such as these. When the woman was willing, it gave him a rush like no other to manipulate her mind, make her question reality, until need and fear made her body shake with the thrill of it. He glanced at Susie, and yes, right on schedule, a tremor rippled through her luscious body, her small breasts jiggling, her dark nipples hard as buttons. John leaned his head against the wall and adjusted himself. Such a beautiful sight before him, and still only half hard. Perhaps he truly was getting old, as his friends had joked last week. Cyrus dragged his gaze off Susie. He looked expectantly at John. Time to get this charade over with. John straightened and approached the woman. "I'm pleased you've learned to hold your tongue as you wait. Are you ready for your punishment?"
"Yes, my lord. My apologies once more for spilling my wine on you."
Susie's voice was high and breathy. She turned her head, following his footsteps through sound alone. John stopped.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?